Finished here, late drama, Horndean 1, Harrow Borough 1. Quite an uneventful game for about the first 75 minutes, and then it kind of all went into a crescendo at the end there, mate.
Yeah, listen, mate, I don't know, it all went silly at the end. To be fair, Brian, like I just said to you off camera, I thought we got ourselves in some good positions today, but we lacked that quality in the final third. I just said it to the boys in there, we can't be getting down the right and putting balls across the box, but they're getting cut out. Like, it's just, I thought we were a bit rushed today. I thought, look, we had it last week, got frustrated. I don't think we're frustrated. I think the pitch plays a big difference here on the slope. But the problem for both sides, well, obviously they play on it a lot more than us. But when we just rushed the first half, we had a lot of time on the ball. And I think we worked out 24 times, give it away with no one around us. So yeah, something to work on. The eventful bit at the end was what it was. If it's a stonewall penalty on Chenlik, he doesn't give it, then we're talking to the linesman. He's obviously put his flag up. Sean McCauley gets a straight red, and then within a minute later he decides to give me a straight red when I haven't said nothing. Someone behind the fence has said a word, and hopefully the supporter from Horndean will get me off of my red. So we'll see about that, mate. But yeah, listen, the only good thing for us, Brian, is the boys didn't stop. They didn't stop, and we nicked the goal at the end. And we had a few chances at the end, to be fair. And Ruben could have won us it with the last header of the game. But look, was what it was. Tough place to come. Walk out of here with a point, better than nothing, and we move on to Tuesday.
Goalless first half, we were attacking up the slope. Was that by choice for us? Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I think, listen, I normally leave it up to the boys what they want to do, to be honest. Either way, you've got to play both halves, haven't you? So I wouldn't say it's a slope, mate. I'd say it's a hill. This is a hill on here. This is a tough hill. And like I just said previously, that they play on it week in, week out. I think anyone that comes, it's going to be scruffy. We knew it. We said it before the game. We had to work hard, try and create something, which I thought we lacked tonight. Today, I should say, because it's night now. But we lacked a little bit today in just finding that final ball to just give us a chance to score.
It was a very scrappy game. They took the lead with a very scrappy goal that basically we gave them. Luke Brophy's basically teed their fella up on near the penalty spot.
Yeah, look, bro, it's on his weak foot, I suppose. But concentration. Dave Thomas goes on about concentration week in, week out. You concentrate on your weak, you've got to swing hard. If it's on your weak foot, you have to swing half and try hard and get as big a contact as you can. Look, both we played all right today. I thought it didn't have a bad game, but that mistake, it was all. This is what I'm saying. Coming to these sort of places is your one mistake could kill you. They're down there, and the reason being, when they come here, they're always going to be a threat because it's so hard. It's so hard. But look, I'm not going to make excuses. Did Clark have a save to make? Not really. Did their keeper? Not really. Until the dying 4 minutes where we actually put them under pressure, and lucky for us, they broke.
We were deep into 6 minutes of stoppage time. Like we said, we had yourself and Sean getting red cards, which hopefully at least yours will be overturned. But they kind of seemed to panic the last 5 minutes as we were going forward and we were putting bodies in.
Yeah, I think the little melee at the end, I think it might have helped us because they sort of panicked with that melee. And yeah, we obviously got the goal straight after I walked behind. I'm standing behind the scaffolding. And I tried to walk round and forgot that the other end, which me and you spoke about off camera, is clear white when you got white posts. So that's a bit frustrating, is in looking at the goal because you only see a red net. I'm not making excuses, but it's awful. It's a bit of a schoolboy error for me from Horndean. But look, I'm not going to hammer them. Horndean worked their socks off. But yeah, the red cards, like I said, someone said it behind the fence. I don't know what Sean said. I'll have a word with Sean, and I'm going to go and see the ref. I have to give him a cooling down period, so I'll go in and see him, have a chat with him and see what he's saying. They say I have to keep control of my bench, which I try my hardest to do. People get passionate, people get frustrated, but when it's someone not on my bench, I can't see how I can take a red for that, because anyone could do that, any supporter, and get a manager sent off. But I'll go and have a chat with him and see what he says.
And it certainly looked as though Gareth was brought down from behind in the box, but didn't go our way.
No, listen, it's hard, isn't it? Like, a lot of referees, even at higher level, they don't, and I'm not slagging the ref off here, but when it's like last couple of minutes, it's a big decision, isn't it? And like, look, from where I am, Brian, it looked like a penalty, it sounded like a penalty. I think in the middle of the park, I think that's a foul, because he's come through Chenlik. I don't even know if he got the ball, but we'll have to look at that. But look, we didn't get it, but the boys didn't stop, and we nicked an equaliser and walk away with a point.
It was a 99th minute, corner comes in, goalmouth scramble. There was, like, near enough everyone was in the 6-yard box, and the ball just forced over the line by Harry Nevins by all accounts.
I think that's the first corner we scored from, mate, so I'll take it. We just heard a supporter or somebody from their club walk past saying he had it in his hands. He never had it in his hands. It was on the line, and Nev was more brave than them and put it in. So, yeah, look, we'll take it. Like I said, we had a couple of half chances like that last 10 minutes. But, like, we're dribbling in the box. So I just said to him, you've got to shoot. We're going back when I first come in here. Like, well, just, don't shoot, don't score. Actually, last Saturday, 2 shots, 2 goals. And then today, dribbles in the box, just pull the trigger. Might hit someone and go in, I don't know. But look, it's a tough afternoon today, mate. And all credit to Horndean, to be fair to them. They didn't stop trying to graft. And the game was ugly, and which didn't suit us, I suppose. But, like I said, we walk away with a point, which, well, at the end of the day, it's probably a lucky point, do you know what I mean? Especially with that timing. But I think we've done enough to come away with something today.
Any injuries you think you've picked up today, or have you come out with a clean bill of health?
I don't know. They all looked all right. I haven't spoke to Irvy, but yeah, everyone looks fine. So I was really impressed with young Jaden coming on. I thought he showed a little bit, for a young man, he showed a bit of bite. He put a few tackles in, so I was happy with him. But like I said, like today was just one of them days you got to come in here, probably 1-0 and get out of here. Do you know what I mean? But we gifted a goal, and then we've had to work hard to get a goal back. But like I said, the only thing I can praise my boys for is they didn't stop. They kept going, and when you work hard and you keep pushing, you get a bit of luck, and we did.
Looking forward now, we've got Rains Park Vale away on Tuesday night, our first double of the season. Obviously, they gave us a bit of a spanking at our place back in August. So what are your thoughts out of that?
Listen, we've got to go there and win. There's no doubts about it. There was a good side at our place. I think we learnt a lot from that day, as in from after that we went on a bit of a run, didn't we? So yeah, listen, we 0-1. It'll be very, very tough on a Tuesday night. This pitch would have probably took a bit out of our boys. But look, that's not an excuse. We got cut. Listen, I don't want no one getting 6 points over us, Brian. So we have to get 3 points after this result today. I need 3 points. We need 3 points as a club, and it keep us around where we sort of were. I don't know what results were today, but yeah, listen, we got to go there and win. We have to win. So like I said, I don't want anyone taking 6 points off of us as a group.
Oh, referee's banging his boots in the background. I think that's the signal for us to end it, and you to go and have a polite word in his ear.
Yeah, listen, I'm respectful to the referees anyway, Brian. Like, have they got on our job? Yes. People say, like, if you played like we all did, do you want to be a referee? They're in the limelight. They have to make tough decisions. And listen, but at the end of the day, I think there was 6 added on and it went 9. So did he help us or not? I don't know. But like, yeah, look, I'll have a quiet word with him and see what he says and see what he comes up with, and I'll try and get my card definitely rescinded. But I don't know what I can do about Maccas.
Good stuff. Appreciate your time's over, mate, and we'll see you down at Rains Park on Tuesday.
Cheers, Brian. Thanks, mate. Cheers, Brian. I'm going to go next time. Back in 3.